In a pride, the male primarily functions as a breeding partner for any lioness in heat. It is exhausting work. To become pregnant, a lioness may need to mate hundreds of times, and not always with the same lion. Each encounter lasts only seconds, but when a lioness is in heat, she mates on average more than twice an hour, usually for 4 days straight. Several times a year, a number of pride females go into heat simultaneously, or all of them might if their cubs have been killed during a takeover. The loss of a litter quickly triggers estrus, but with one male for every 3 females, males must have great stamina. Often the male's sex drive diminishes within a few days. But the females are not particular. In a pride of several males, when one tires, there is a chance for others. Rivalry over females is rare. A male lion may breed for just a few years of his life. He is at his peak between ages 5 and 6. By the age of 8, he starts losing weight, and his token of virility, his mane. Not only is there little time biologically, most males are part of a pride for no more than 2 years, 4 at the most. Once deposed by younger challengers, very few ever regain their stature. A pile of baby lions have found a shady place to nap on the hot savanna. These cubs will grow up to be Africa's largest carnivores, if they survive. A lioness typically gives birth to 3 or 4 offspring per litter, but about half die before they are a year old. It has been estimated that lions mate 3,000 times for every cub that survives its first year. Simultaneous pregnancies produce large nurseries. Cubs are raised and nursed communally by all of the lionesses in a pride. This communal care helps a cub survive, especially if it is orphaned. Of course, a thirsty cub must figure out which females are nursing. Lion cubs nurse for 7 to 10 months, much longer than other cats. They remain dependent on the pride for 16 months at least. The adults are patient and tolerant. They are also very protective. But during times of scarcity, when large prey is not available, they may abandon their little ones or allow them to starve. The survival of the species demands that some be sacrificed. If a lioness feeds her young at her own expense, she may starve. And a cub's survival is uncertain even under the best circumstances. Better to lose a few and live to breed again. The cheetah, fastest mammal on Earth. It is superbly designed to capture the swiftest antelope, but it lacks the antelope's agility. With one sudden, sharp turn, a dainty Thompson's gazelle can outmaneuver a cheetah that is closing in at 70 miles per hour. This time, the game escapes. A full-grown cheetah like this one can go days without food or drink, but she has her cubs to think about. Lacking stamina, the cheetah relies on careful timing to catch her prey. From less than a minute of sprinting, the cheetah overheats. A 300-yard dash sends her body temperature soaring, disabling her for at least half an hour. This family has more than the average of 3 or 4 cubs. Lions, eagles, and other predators kill more than half of all cheetah cubs during their first 3 months of life. In some parts of Africa, nearly 90% of the young cats fail to survive these first vulnerable months. Female cheetahs hide their cubs for the first month of life, but these cubs are old enough now to lounge beside their mother on the open plain. Like cheetahs, wild dogs hunt in the daytime. To avoid competing with hyenas and lions at night, they endure the heat. And like cheetahs, wild dogs eat only freshly killed meat. Though neither species hoards or scavenges, sometimes a pack of dogs will steal a cheetah's prey or kill its cubs. This time, the dog passes by. Cheetah cubs are weaned when they are about 3 months old. While still sucklings, however, they may take part in a kill. They receive training very early. A few stragglers suggests that a herd of gazelles is nearby. The female cheetah must find a safe spot for her young while she goes off to hunt. During the first few months of their lives, a cheetah mother moves her cubs a short distance every 4 or 5 days, since predators can track the young cat's scent if they stay in one place too long. Today, she leads them to a shady spot, away from the path of the dogs. Cheetah families are closely knit and get along very well, but they break up when the young are just 18 months old. A daughter may end up sharing part of the mother's territory, but males must move at least 12 miles away. They leave in a group and often stay together for life. A nursery herd of impalas has wandered into the territory of a cheetah with youngsters to feed. When the first impala flees, the cheetah tears after it.